It's Christmas time again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh yeah. Driving home for Christmas Day, can you feel the jubilation? Love and laughter on the way for an old-style celebration. Love is true, me and you, we're feeling fine. Christmas bells are ringing, little faces all aglow as they hear the angels singing. Love divine, forever entwined, just let it shine this Christmas time. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, we're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, yeah. Best drink some wine, have a good time while the fire is brightly burning. We'll raise a glass to the good times past and the loved ones all returning. Love will shine, yours and mine. We'll be fine this Christmas time. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Yeah, we're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, yeah. We'll be dancing around to the beautiful sound as the music reminds you of the way. But as a child, you open your eyes and you realize it's Christmas Day. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, we're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, we're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Yeah, we're gonna do it all over again, all over again. We're gonna do it all over again, all over again. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, hello. 𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐲𝐢𝐭 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐬𝐡. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Kathleen O'Neill and Bruce Smith, inviting you to 2 hours of Irish music, news, and announcements, and maybe some confusion here today.
We're having a lot of problems.
There seems to be
Sorry.
a little bit of a problem here. Hopefully we'll put together a wonderful show for you, though. We have Father Brendan that's going to be calling in, and we are looking forward to putting music that's Christmas in Ireland, and it's somehow I'm getting echoing it's so. Let me take my. I'm going to take my.
I turned them down.
Okay. Okay, with that, I am going to go on with the program as if there is no problems, and hopefully you'll be able to hear all these wonderful songs. We started off with Derek Ryan and Sharon Shan with Christmas Time in Ireland, and now if we have a phone call, we are going to take Father Brendan. Father Brendan, welcome to the radio program. There's a bit of confusion.
We're having problems.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank God. I was listening in, there was a little bit of difficulty, but look, it's great to just ring in and make contact with you all at this this Christmas season.
Very nice. So give us some blessings for this today.
We need them, yes, definitely.
Today's program.
We're having, everything is wrong here
The
today.
greatest blessing we can give anyone is the great Irish Christmas blessing, which is Banaching and Nullagh. The blessings of Christmas to you all.
Well, thank you so very much. We're understanding that there's a lot of silence and other things going on here, but Nullagh 𝐶𝐞𝐭 to you as well. 2 weeks from now, we will be having our Christmas, and you're going to be into the busy season with a lot of activities as well.
Absolutely. It's a busy season, but it's a great season. It's a season when many people get an opportunity to come and visit the church who've been maybe away or not with family or friends, and they get to come and join with family and friends at Christmas. And here in Wyandotte, we're very blessed to have a number of occasions for people to come and join us. Christmas Eve, we have a 4 o'clock Mass, and we got a 10 o'clock Mass. And on Christmas Day, we got the same as every Sunday, 8, 9:30 and 11:30. So there's loads of opportunities for people to come and visit the church and pray and give thanks to God for family and friends and everyone else whom we know and love in God in the church.
Well, that is needed not just this time of year, but all year long, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Each time we celebrate Christ at Christmas, it's a renewal of Him into our hearts and minds.
Well, and we appreciate that you are the one that's down here in the Metro Detroit area that is keeping the spirit of Christmas alive and directing us all on the right path. So thank you so much.
And we wish all the members of the Irish community and all those and listening to you a happy and joyful preparation for Christmas.
Well, thank you, Father.
It's not just about grocery store shopping or gift shopping. It's about, I suppose, focusing on the reason for the season, which, of course, is Jesus, our Savior. So we wish everyone a joyful and happy preparation for Christmas this year.
Well, thank you, Father. We appreciate that. And as you go forward today, continue to think of Bruce and myself here in this doing this show. There seems to be little glitches, but hopefully your message of love and peace will be felt throughout, not only today, but throughout the whole next 2 weeks of
absolutely. I wish you all a wonderful day and keep up the great work down there at the Gaelic League.
Well, thank you so very much. With that, we are going to go into some more music, and it's Christmas in Ireland today, so you might hear one of your favorites or a nice little memory of something you did as a young man at home with your family. So enjoy today's program. All right? God bless.
God bless you and take care.
All right. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
So with that, we are going to go into a couple more songs. This time we'll start it off with Tony Kinney's Come Home to Ireland for Christmas, and then followed up with Declan Nerney's Christmas Hooli.
It's that time of year again. We are thinking of old friends and our loved ones so far, far away. There's a candle burning bright in our window here tonight to guide you home safe on your way. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Come home to the ones you love, dear. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Your friends are here waiting. We're all celebrating a happy Irish Christmas this year. In every home across the land, Folks are busy making plans, and the kids' hearts are filled with delight. Time for friends and family, presents round the Christmas tree, and the log fire burning so bright. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Come home to the ones you love, dear. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Your friends are here waiting. We're all celebrating a happy Irish Christmas this year. A Christmas star is twinkling bright. Folks are traveling through the night, like Joseph and Mary before. Please don't knock, just come on in. There's a welcome at the inn. Help us sing this Christmas song forevermore. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Come home to the ones you love, dear. Come home to Ireland for Christmas. Your friends are here waiting. We're all celebrating a happy Irish Christmas this year. Your friends are here waiting. We're all celebrating a happy Irish Christmas this year.
Sure, Christmas time is not the same, some people do believe. But a strange thing happened in our house last year on Christmas Eve. In the middle of our party, a loud knock came to the door. Come on ahead, Jules, we all said, there's room for plenty more. The latching lifted gently, we stood there amazed, because before our eyes, to our surprise, stood the mighty Santa Claus. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas is what we heard him say, and peace to every Irish home is my wish for Christmas Day. For on this night all around the world as a journey through the snow, bringing joy and gifts to the little folk at which hour they'll never know. Beyond the candle in your window came the ceilidh and the song. So I'll stay a while in the Emerald Isle and then I'll journey on. Push back the kitchen table, put the chairs against the wall. Sure the hour has now struck midnight and Santa's sure to call. Surely have a drop of pudding and he'll ho 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 with glee, and he danced a stack of barley all around the Christmas tree. Sure enjoyed himself in our house that night. To watch him waltz with Grandma, sure it was our heart's delight. It's great to see such merriment among you one and all, and maybe this time next year I will make another call. There was tapping at the window as he ho-ho-hoed again. Sure it was little Rudolph's red nose pressed against the window pane. With his eyes he seemed to tell us it was time for them to go. Soon Santa and his reindeers, they went dashing through the snow. Push back the kitchen table, put the chairs against the wall. Sure the hour has now struck midnight and Santa's sure to call. Surely have a drop of pudding and he'll ho 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 with Penny dance to stack your barley all around the Christmas tree. Push back the kitchen table, put the chairs against the wall. Sure the hour has now struck midnight and Santa's sure to call. Sure he'll have a drop of pushing and he'll ho 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 with glee. And he'll dance to stack your barley all around the Christmas tree.
Well, I understand you can hear our talking, but not quite hear our music. So I don't know what's actually happening. Just let you know that we will be putting on a wonderful program here down at the Gaelic League Irish American Club today with some background noise of balloons squeaking and popping and children running through as there's another Christmas party here today. And that there will be a post-it show afterwards. So letting all of you know that in advance, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully this green wave can continue. A little frustrating though today, 2 weeks before Christmas. Just a reminder. Oh, they're off the air?
No, tell them we're going off the air.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they can hear me talking.
Okay.
We're going to have to go off the air.
Yeah.
This is just not working out.
So what we will do is we will continue with our show down here, and we will post it with some fixing up later, so you won't have to listen to the frustration of Bruce and myself. But the CRB Radio, it does host 5 different Irish programs on 4 days, and one of them is the Detroit Irish Radio from 1 to 3. We are broadcasting live from the Gaelic League and do so most Sundays. And today is kind of an eventful day. So with that, if you have any messages to share, text us at 313-942-0159. And as I mentioned, you'll hear all these wonderful Christmas in Ireland songs eventually.
If we can get this resolved, we'll come back on the air, but it's not looking good. Sorry.
Well, we're not going to stress Bruce out more. People are stressed enough. Let's calm down and relax. Yes, Christmas is 2 weeks away, but it's a time to take a deep breath and enjoy. So I guess if you're not going to be listening to us today, this is Sunday, you can listen to us throughout the week and enjoy the holiday season. And what's happening today down at the Detroit Historical Museum and the Dawson Great Lakes Museum is free admission. You can go on down and enjoy their exhibits. They do have a Hudson Holiday exhibit, as well as, I believe it was in the 1997 Red Wings exhibit. So make yourself useful and go down there, or go out to Belle Isle to the Dawson Great Lakes Museum, where it's free on Sundays. There was one more free day, and that will be next Sunday, December 18th. With that, how about we go back into some more music and see if we can rectify what's not happening right now. And let's say La Bracha Hana to those celebrating birthdays. Included today, we have Maureen Johnston. Tomorrow's Hannah Heinzman, Angela Ryan, our good friend that has hosted the show here and will do so in the future, Charlene Tavarosi, all tomorrow. On Tuesday is Marilyn Couture and Teresa Roddy. Wednesday, Aidan Gohl, his mom, Andrea Gohl, and Michael Lucas. Thursday is Kathleen Carlson. Friday, Cor Dewan Smith. And Saturday is Sheila Cassidy, Michael Sullivan, and Chris Yacklin. Very happy birthday to you as we go off this time with Marie Francis, Christmas Time in Ireland, and then followed up with the Noel Henry's Irish Show Band with Christmas in Connemara.
Christmas time in Ireland, in the days when I was young, when we'd gather round the fire and the old songs they were sung, to hear my dear old mother tell of bygone days of yore, and the way that she spent Christmas on dear old Erin shore. Christmas time was different in days of yesteryear, with candles in the windows, the bells rang loud
So did you just say yes to
clear.
him?
All the family gathered, they came from far and wide, so we'd be all together for this joyous Christmas time. Holly round the pictures, red the berries bright, decorations fluttered and make a pretty sight. Peeping through the windows, the world is white with snow. The friendly birds are calling, and the widgeons they fly low. Christmas time in Ireland, in the days when I was young, when we'd gather round the fire and the old songs they were sung, to hear my dear old mother tell of bygone days of yore, and the way that she spent Christmas on dear old Erin shore. It's well I do remember the lights of Christmas Eve, as we watched the bright stars in the sky. My stocking I would leave hanging from the bedstead. My heart is full of glee, hoping that dear Santa Claus would please remember me. And then on Christmas morning, as dinner time drew near, with the smell of turkey cooking, all the currant cake and beer, oh, happy, happy Christmas, let us be all glad that we have cherished memories of the Christmases we've had. Christmas time in Ireland, in the days when I was young, when we'd gather round the fire and the old songs they were sung, to hear my dear old mother tell of bygone days of yore, and the way that she spent Christmas on dear old Erin shore, and the way that she spent Christmas on dear old Erin shore.
It's Christmas time again in Connemara, where the corks roll across the stormy sea. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, my home back in old Ireland, dear to me. Snowflakes fall tonight in Yukon Valley, and church bells chime to greet this day of joy. Fond memories I still treasure of my childhood, how I'd wish for Santa's coming as a boy. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, where the corks roll across the stormy sea. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, in old Ireland dear to me. The turkey, the plum pudding and the holly, the children playing with their brand new toys, the singing and the ceilidh in the kitchen. I long now for those simple Irish joys. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, where the currachs roll across the stormy sea. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, my home back in old Ireland dear to me. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, where the currachs roll across the stormy sea. It's Christmas time again in Connemara, my home back in old Ireland dear to me.
All right, we are going to be having a wonderful program and despite our problems. There you go, Bruce. It's always fun to be working with Bruce, and it's not as fun when it's frustrating, but we think we have things where it's workable for a good listening program later. Just a little reminder to those of you that are willing and able to give blood. The Ancient Order of Hibernians do have blood drives throughout or have during the year, and this one was one that was done every other month. The next one is tomorrow from noon till 5 p.m. Donors and staff are asked to wear a face mask while in the building, and you can call or text Lisa at 313-573-4948 for scheduling assistance. And what a nice gift to give to those that are in need of blood at this time. We also want to remember those that are ill, with hopes that they will be feeling better soon and be able to participate in the many Christmas activities that are occurring throughout the rest of this month. Included on our list is, well, let me say it in Irish first, Aber Padre Sonadini Atatin, to Laura Bond, Judy and Tom Bruning, Bill Carney, John Couture, Kitty Durbin, Brian Dunleavy, Bruce Farrell, John Finnerty, Bridie Flynn, Ed Foley, Betty Gowdy, Mary Gowdy, Mary Gold, Joanne Haley, Dave and Aaron Keem, Jamie Jones, Ann Kerwin, Kevin Lessick, Angela McGuire, Patty Martin, Richard McMurray, Richard McNichols, Sean Moore, Bev Murphy, Bridget Murray, Joan Nagy, Gertie O'Kennedy, Father Dan O'Sullivan, Ann Purcell, Marianne Quinn, Norm Root, Chris Scanlon, Mary Sheehy, Megan Turney, Sarah Turner, Lexton Williams, Joan Wisely, and Kevin Wisely. We wish you better health, and we certainly want to also include in there our caregivers, the doctors, the nurses, the hospital staff, and our own family members that are working very hard to make everyone feel better. So with that, let's see, we have a special event that's happening this coming Wednesday here at the Gaelic League. It's the Story Circle, organized by our good friend Janet Anderson, who is also one of the authors of the 3 different books that were written during the pandemic, all of them to raise money for this building for the Emerald campaign of the Gaelic League. And we would like you to think about that as a possible gift for the we have a lot of noise in the background. We want you to you can order them online, and one of them is for each other, and this is by Janet Anderson. She is the one that's putting on this story circle coming up this coming Wednesday. It sounds like we have some, I don't know what it is, magic show going on with the little kids at the moment, but let's see. Next up, let's go with Phil Coulter. Nice, calming song, Going Home for Christmas for all that are fortunate enough. And if you're not, come down to the Gaelic League Irish American Club, or there's other events that I'm going to be mentioning throughout at the Metro Detroit community that you can partake in. We're going to follow Phil Coulter with Tommy Mulvihill's Christmas in Kerry Long Ago, and then followed up with Cahill Dunn, Christmas in Killarney.
Going home for Christmas, can't wait to be on my way, to see once more the folks I've been missing this long and many a day. Can't wait to get that old feeling, being back where I belong. I've saved my fare and I'll soon be there. It's Christmas and I'm going home. Going home for Christmas, the way that it used to be. See the candle burning there in the window, and the fairy lights on the tree. Hear the laughter of the children, see the wonder in their eyes. On the snow and the mistletoe, it's Christmas and I'm going home. Get that old feeling, being back where I belong. Bring on the snow and the mistletoe, it's Christmas and I'm going home. So bring on the snow and the mistletoe, it's Christmas and I'm going home. Come closer to the fire, my son, and stay a while with me. I'd like to talk of Christmas time when I was young and free. The holly gleaming on the wall, a turf fire burning bright, the candles on the windowsill that fill the world with light. A
virgin snow upon the thatch, the robin's chirpy song, the postman whistling gaily as he trudged his way along. The little church down in the glen, the people's eyes aglow, the chanting of the midnight choir, all heads a bowing low. The wren boys coming down the road with faces bright and gay, the dancing of the boys and the girls that took your breath away. The postcards on the mantelpiece from lands across the sea. Oh, Christmas time in Kerry was a golden memory.
Seen. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. And Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. The door is always open, the neighbours pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home.
The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks from home.
There was Cousin O'Flaherty, Uncle O'Shaughnessy, Michael, me brother and Auntie McGee. And Father and Mother were all in a dither when Terence the baby crawled under the tree.
It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home.
'Twas Paddy de la Haddy who dressed up like Santy and gave up the presents like he always does. But Johnny McGee, when he sat in his knee, tried to pull off his whiskers to see who it was. The door is always open, the neighbours pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home. The door is always open, the neighbours pay a call, and Father John, before he's gone, will bless the house and all. How grand it feels to click your heels and join in the fun of the jigs and reels. I'm handing you no blarney, the likes you've never known. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks at home.
All right, has it brought back some wonderful memories of days long ago, or those that were just a few years ago? When we're back since the pandemic, people getting back together reconnecting, starting new traditions, and looks like today, Bruce, you and I are kind of reminiscing about our pandemic days when we had to put shows together from a distance. And today we're right next to each other and we're having the fun of putting a show together for later for all of our listeners. But the good thing of being able to connect somehow, sometime. Maybe not when we exactly had planned on it, but hopefully Christmas will go well for everyone, and including our buddy here, Bruce.
I'm just out of sorts because we can't get our show live. The microphone on the PC is picking up everything, and I can't figure out how to turn it off.
Yeah, including things you didn't need to have everyone
You get to hear me saying things behind the scenes.
But it wasn't under his breath either. So.
No.
But we're in control now. We were doing it the old-fashioned way, and we don't mind that at all. It's a pleasure to be here, and of course I still have the expert knowledge of Bruce, whether it's.
Well, but during the pandemic, she would send me her talking parts, and then I would merge it with the music. But now we get to play the music, and she gets to talk live.
You're right.
So that's a little bit easier.
And you get to hear Bruce live, too. That's a lot different.
You're hearing too much of me today. Sorry, folks.
No, this is all good. So with that, what else is happening? Well, just a little reminder, if you're part of the group that wants to, or in your students between the grades 6 through 12, that writing contest by the Ladies' Ancient Order of Hibernians deadline is fast approaching this coming Thursday. If you are being a part of the writing contest, those are due. It's the life and history of Bram Stoker and the Castle Dracula in Dublin, Ireland. If you need more information, you can go to the website of the Ladies AOH, or you can contact Mrs. Teresa Tripp. Her email is Mrs. T for Teresa, and then Tripp, TRIPP, @gmail.com. And we wish them luck for those that have submitted some sort of writing. Let's see, what else is going on? We want to remind all of you that our friends, the Perkins family, is back to having their solstice, and that's happening, that show on December 17th, Saturday, with Finn Barnes Wren at Mama's Coffee House in Birmingham. Price is $13 for students or seniors. The doors open at 7:15. The show is at 8 p.m. For others, the general admission is $15, and that is cash or check only at the door. So with that, I want to take a moment and say a big shout out to Stacy Skinador. She has sent us a little message that she was having trouble hearing us, and thank God for our good friend Mary Bongiorno. She has already posted on Facebook that we are having trouble, and that the show will be posted later in the podcast. And Stacy says, good luck getting everything sorted. I'll catch the podcast later.
The show must go on.
Yes, and we thank her for the patience, as she is one of our regular, not just regular, every Sunday. Since
dedicated listener.
Yeah, dedicated indeed. We also have Dan Martin that has checked in as well, and Angela Neal. So thank you. And I might be getting some talk from Kathleen Partique in a minute. So with that, how about we go back into some more music, and we'll see if we can get a live announcement from her before she leaves. But let's go off to Christmas in Ireland with Caitlin Murdoch. And then followed up, this is for all our Saw Doctor fans, especially for Mary Bongiorno and Angela Ryan. The song is Merry Christmas Tune by the Saw Doctors.
Oh. Hold on.
Well,
Stop.
okay, can we go back?
Stop.
right.
See, we are having real problems today, folks.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I think he had the Christmas drink before the show.
It was Christmas Eve in Ireland, in every church and hall, a choir singing Silent Night, how the snow did fall. They sang about a baby born, the Savior to be. The bells they were ringing brought the child back in me. Those nights our family were as one, we sang till morning light about a baby being born on that silent night, silent holy night. It made me think of long ago, the way it used to be, and how we ran across the fields to cut our Christmas tree with homemade decorations and candles all aglow. That's the way that Christmas was in Ireland long ago. Those nights our family were as one, we sang till morning light about a baby being born on that silent night, silent holy night. Only now I understand the way it had to be. Baby Jesus saved us all and set our souls so free. And I love the spirit of Christmas time, so a nice one to you all. Let's all sing, let the bells all ring like the Christmas I recall. Those nights our family were as one, we sang till morning light about a baby being born on that silent night, silent holy night. Let's all sing, let the bells all ring, Ireland to you all. Let's all sing, let the bells all ring, and Merry Christmas, oh, Merry Christmas, oh.
From Turnadaly to Gilmartin Road, all the boys are on their way back home. Christie's selling Christmas trees, there's turkeys on the square. If you couldn't make the passage home, you'd wish that you were there. To everyone above in tune, very Merry Christmas. You'll be meeting all the boys you used to sit beside in class. The uncle got so drunk he lit a fag at midnight mass. And your mother's on the telephone, she's trying to book a call. And the lad who's playing in the band can't get home to Donegal. To everyone above in tune, a
very Merry Christmas. There'll be cars going out the Milltown Road, rushing down to Knock, to pick up weary immigrants who've been travelling around the clock, with their bags chock full of duty-free and stories from abroad. There'll be hugs and celebrations down on Ballygaddy Road. To everyone above and tune, a very Merry Christmas. They'll be dancing round the High Cross when the New Year marches in, and a shot of celebration will be fired by Dr. Waldron on St. Stephen's Day. The college field is the place sports lovers go. How will the Celtic beat the Blues this year? You never really know. You never really know. So here's to all the children getting all the things they need. Don't forget the starving millions when you sit down to your feet. And here's to all the emigrants, may your stay be filled with cheer. And to all of you who hold the fort, may you have a great new year. To all of you above in tune, a very Merry Christmas. To all of you above in tune, Ceylon, Corrigan and Clonboo, Clonagash and Cartoon Road, a very Merry Christmas.
All right, how exciting. This is why I like being at the Gaelic League, because you never know who's going to happen to come by and that we can get the news firsthand. And that is our good friend right now, Kathleen Partika. Can you tell us about this wonderful wine tasting event that you have put on Little Christmas for years? I don't know if this is the 14th, the 15th, or how many years, or you've lost track. How are you doing, Kathleen?
Good. It's so nice to be here. Thank you so much. Susan Weissenen and her daughter Ellen Harrington are key players in this whole wine tasting thing. And I asked them one more time for the Irish, the St. Patrick's Parade. So we're going to do it another time this year, and it's on Saturday, January 14th from 7 to 9. And our good host, wonderful, delightful host, Dan and Kim McCarthy, will be delighting us with a bunch of different kinds of wines, appetizers, and we're bringing that old chocolate fountain out again. And of course, to help promote the Irish Parade, we're going to be having a really wonderful silent auction. We're going to have our charms or cork type things to have one raffle there and then another silent auction on the other end of the hall. And we really need a lot of support for us to raise money for the parade, because every year it costs more and more money to do it. So we would love to see you guys down here. The tickets are $30. You can purchase them on our website. There's a $2 PayPal charge for each ticket, or you can come down here to the league and pick it up. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to call me at 586-604-2088. And we want you to purchase them before January 11th. So if you're looking for those cool stocking stuffers, this is always a wonderful event. Everybody has a lot of fun, and the more the merrier. We need a lot of support here, folks. So if you can come down, it would be great. Thank you.
Well, I was going to say, it's been a fabulous event.
Yes.
It becomes one of those annual family events.
Well, you know, it's so funny. We started it for the 90th anniversary, Kath, that you and I worked on.
There you go.
That was the first one we ever did.
Okay.
And so every year we just keep going. We're like, okay, this is our last year. And then I called Susan and Ellen up, and I'm like, come on, let's do it one more time. So everybody loves coming. So
that was at least 2010. It was probably 2009, maybe.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of crazy.
Well, very good. So, and I know it's a fun event. You get to sample various wines, and you have hors d'oeuvres.
Yes, and we'll have a lot of desserts. The hors d'oeuvres by Dan and Kim, and then we're going to have some wonderful desserts and the chocolate fountain. Dip anything you can find in that chocolate fountain. Everybody has a great time doing that. So.
Yeah.
Lots of strawberries.
Yeah, there you go. Well, very good. So once again, those tickets are available now, and they would make a wonderful Christmas present, whether it's for yourself or someone you love, or bring a whole table full.
Yeah, we have families that come down here every year, and it's really wonderful to see them every year, to see, how everybody's doing, and they all have a great time, so it's really good.
And as far as silent auction, I know you've had fabulous prizes in the past. Just name a few different things that you have, or what you have coming this year.
This year, for the raffle, we have a $200 Bobcat Bonnie gift certificate.
Oh, nice.
We also have a $25 Twisted Shamrock. We also have a few other things up our sleeves. We are looking for, if anybody wants to volunteer and donate a basket. We really do very well with our baskets that we offer here, but we could always use some help and appreciate that. Anything for the Irish cause, right?
Yeah, for the good of the order, yes. Once
it.
again, that number is 586-604-2088 if you have any questions. But go on the website, the flyer is there, and purchase your tickets, or come on down and purchase them, have them in
We're
hand.
always happy to see you down here, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right. And we were happy to see you here today. Thank you so much, Kathleen Partika. Very actively involved in the Gaelic League. Was busy doing something special down here today, but happy I got the opportunity to catch her and talk to her. So, there's another song called Christmas Time in Ireland. We've already heard that song with that title by Marie Francis and Paddy Noonan's group. We are now going to hear it with Mary McGonigal, Christmas Time in Carrick, followed by going off to, did I say in Ireland? And then going to Christmas in Carrick by the Clancy Brothers, and then followed up again with Mary McGonigal with Christmas Time in Innisfree.
There's a house that I remember where the candlelights will glow, just to guide the weary traveler on his way. And the bells will ring out gladly from the valley down below. Then it's Christmas time in Ireland, in that land so far away, when the misty dawn will break on that happy Christmas morn, and the wee ones tiptoe softly to the place where he was born. Oh, I wonder, will they think of absent friends and say a prayer? For it's Christmas time in Ireland, but sure someone won't be there. There's a place beside a tart fire in a corner, warm and bright, just to guide the weary traveler if he strays. And an Irish heart
listening people scream from midnight mass. Friendly candles glowing, windows, strangers greet you as you pass. Home then to the laden table, ham and goose and pints of beer. Whiskey handed round in tumblers, Christmas comes but once a year. Puddings made with eggs and treacle, seeded raisins and ground suet, sifted breadcrumbs and mixed spices, grated rind and plenty fruit, cinnamon, ginger, cloves and nutmeg, porter, brandy and old ale. Don't forget the wine and whiskey, Christmas comes but once a year. Fussing in the kitchen, ladle food on every plate. Men impatient in the hallway, gulping porter while they wait. Oh, cares if we're bored tomorrow, now's the time to spread good cheer. Pass the punch around the table, Christmas comes but once a year. Merry Christmas, happy Christmas now. House and mind the dresser. Who had the turkey? Who's it down and sing Hey Mary, how you going?
Dreams are part of every exile, and tonight they're dear to me. While I call the whole world over, it's Christmas time in Innisfree. I can hear the church bells ringing, my mother's face I plainly see, as she holds a lighted candle for Christmas time in Innisfree. Church bells chime, Christmas time, time of love, when we all should pray for guidance from above. If your heart be kind and true, Christmas bells will chime for you, and that star will shine to guide you from the blue. By her bedside she is kneeling, in her eyes a tear I see. She whispers, child, I hope you're happy this Christmas time in Innisfree. I still light that very candle as when you were here with me, a little child, eyes filled with gladness at Christmas time in Innisfree. Church bells chime, Christmas time, time of love, when we all should pray for guidance from above. If your heart be kind and true, Christmas bells will chime for you, and that star will shine to guide you from the blue.
Okay, I did mention Janet Anderson, and I did mention she's an author, and this week she was having her story circle coming to the Gaelic League on Wednesday. I just want to take a moment and remind all of you, those can make wonderful gifts for Christmas as well. They are on the website of the Gaelic League Irish American Club. It's GaelicLeagueDetroit.org. And the three different books, the first one is For Each Other, is a history of ethnic fraternal organizations. It's 88 pages, 5 by 5, or 5.5 by 8.5. It talks about and has pictures of the various fraternal organizations featuring surviving ethnic clubs and fraternal organizations still operating in Detroit, and the Gaelic League is one of those. It's been around for 102 years now. It is packed with a lot of information. Those are available for $10. Her brother, Bob, also very talented, Bob Anderson, has written during the pandemic A Trip to the Gaelic League. It's a coloring book, 20 pages, an 8 by 11 coloring book. And it shows different aspects of the Gaelic League Irish American Club and being Irish. This is with a little caption on each page, and a nice little book for young people too, or even those that just like to color, to learn more about our wonderful club. Those are available for $5. And the last one is 64 pages of Speak the Irish. It's a thick, glossy coffee table style, 6 by 9 inches book. This came about with the weekly Irish language classes that happen here at the Gaelic League on Wednesday nights from 7 to 9 o'clock, and the importance of speaking the Irish language. This is written by some of those members of that group, part of the Gaelic League Irish American Club as well, and that's Brian Bull, who is the instructor or moocher, Jim Johnson, and Joe O'Brien. All of these, that book is available for $15. So I want to thank those that contribute, and certainly for those that have purchased them. All the proceeds are going to the building fund, which at the moment is getting a little bit of I was going to say an uplift, but maybe it's removing the facade on the side of the Wabash side of the building. It's starting to look really, really nice. I want to thank all those organizations that helped to make the Irish aware and the traditions alive in the Detroit area. Those businesses and organizations include that ones that support this radio program are the United Irish Societies, Detroit Metro Emerald Society, the Fraternal Order of United Irishmen, Brian Dunleavy and Dunleavy's Irish Pub in Allen Park, Stephen Maloney and Maloney Tile and Marble, Friendly Sons of St. Patrick's, the Motor City Irish Fest, Port Geegan and Emerald Plumbing, Knights of Equity Court 6 and Daughters of Erin, the Gaelic League Irish American Club, the Ancient Order of Hibernian Stephen Walsh, and Blessed Sloanus Casey divisions, the Ardon Academy of Irish Dance and 𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐤, the Ladies AOH, Elizabeth Fagan, Catherine McCauley, Ethel Kennedy and Rose Kennedy divisions, Kevin and Shelley Murphy and Murphy's Restaurant in Retford, Father Brenda McCarrick and the Irish Palatine Fathers, John G. Irwin and EXP Realty, and Mike Carey Music Company Incorporated. Really appreciate your support as well. As we go into a couple more songs, this time up we have Jimmy Lennon with An Old Irish Christmas, and then follow it with Danny O'Flaherty, An Irish Christmas Card.
Now when I was a lad in my old Irish home, I'd climb on my granddaddy's knee, and he'd tell me a story of a child that was born in a stable with great dignity. There was no open doors at the old village inn, just a crib and a bed made of hay. His mother and Joseph and his animal friends, and that was the first Christmas Day. Christmas, he said, is a time of good cheer, for happiness, peace, and for prayer. A time of good wishes, a time of goodwill, and a time when the whole world should care. May you sleep love will rest every night in your bed. May you smile every day when you rise. May you walk a straight path every day of your life, and no evil it be seen by your eyes. With a tear in his eyes, he cuddled me close and said, Jamie, I'll always love you. Here's an old Irish wish from an old Irish heart, and an old Irish Christmas to you. Table, he'll be with you on this Christmas day. With a tear in his eyes, he cuddled me close and said, Jamie, I'll always love you. Here's an old Irish wish from an old Irish heart, and an old Irish Christmas to you. Here's an old Irish wish from an old Irish heart, and an old Irish Christmas to you. Merry Christmas.
He came from his high throne to Bethlehem, a stranger. He had no house or home, his bed was a manger. In pity, adore, proclaim the poor stranger, and of the little babe who was laid in a manger. He's on the bed of straw, the beasts all around him, yet by a brilliant star the sages have found him. Then pity, adore, proclaim the poor stranger, and love the little babe who was laid in a manger. He is the Prince
Prince of Peace, the prophets foretold him. In Bethlehem of Judah, they said you would find him. Your Savior, your King, oh won't you now own him and love the little babe who was laid in the manger.
Well, we're always happy when we can announce of a live performance by some great entertainment, and this is happening out at the AOH this coming Thursday for their AOH Christmas Cayley, featuring the Steel City Rovers. They're a Celtic group from Hamilton, Ontario. You're welcome to come and join in the entertainment for the evening. It starts at, doors open at 6 o'clock with food available for purchase. The entertainment is at 7. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. You can contact Sue McNichols at 248-345-7761 or email her at smcnichols120@sbcglobal.net. And with that, we are going to take a moment and thank the many individuals that also help to support this radio program, including Richard McGee, Michael Klein, Peter and Maura Dewan, Nora Martin, Teresa Roddy, John Bentley, Kathy Baker, Sherry Youngblood, Brian and Pam Dunleavy, Maggie Limke, Dennis and Mary Ellen Clark, Bill and Kate Miller, Marianne Quinn, Jerry and Mary Bailey DePorter, Nick and Peggy Shimatero, the Victory and Maloney families, Michael Goddard, Bruce Smith, Evelyn Carney, Kathleen Gallagher, Heather Lemus, Jim and Bev Murphy, Bill and Marianne Knight, Brian Maher, Mary Ryan, Paul and Agnes Gowdy, Kitty Heinzman, Peggy Gray, Donald and Marcia Detter, Michael and Eileen Berry, Barbara Sullivan, John and Mary Bongiorno, Aaron and Dave Keem, Dan and Kathleen Partika, Gertie and Mauro Kennedy, Doris McCarvo, Sylvia Donahue, Patrick Callagher, Bob and Peggy Berger, Patrick and Ann O'Hara, Karen Kelly, Bob and Mary Beth Munt, John and Kathleen Trainer. And with that, we are going to hear a song from the Steel City Rovers. It's called Christmas Eve Reverie, and then we're going to follow it with Mick Gavin and Friends with some reels, and you're going to hear some dancing. It's by Nick Garris on this selection, and this is just a reminder that Mick Gavin and his family and others are going to be putting on the annual Crossroads Cayley out at the Ark in Ann Arbor on December 30th. We'll share more information after we hear these two selections.
Strange and lovely laughter down the hall. Tucked in tight, I lie awake enthralled. Too young to join the fun, I grew and they were done. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. Reverie, reverie. Ever so nostalgic, I imagine it to be. Men and women, old and wise and worn, sharing secrets through to Christmas morn. A toast the host agrees, a fine collection we. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. There was one less Christmas table setting at the meal, I found out what exactly wasn't real. And every year I yearn, I wish I could return. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. Ever so nostalgic, I imagine it to be. Somewhere now exactly as it was, where I could just drop by there just because, just to hear them laugh out loud and maybe make them proud. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. Lovely laughter down the hall. Tucked in tight they lie awake enthralled. Too young to join the fun, they'll grow and I'll be done. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. So nostalgic, I imagine it to be. Men and women, old and wise and worn, sharing secrets through to Christmas morn. A toast the host agrees, a fine collection we. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie. Christmas Eve, bittersweet reverie.
Oh, right. Well, it's interesting. Bruce and I have been guarding all these balloons in front of us. And now the children are coming in and gathering up balloons, so we might hear a little bit. But apparently, whatever program was going on with the kids in the hall, they had some reptiles or different animals that were being shown, and the presenters said if the reptile will hear the balloon pop, they would die. So all the balloons were shoved out here in front of us, which
So now we get to die when they go on.
no, we've been hearing popping.
Yeah.
No, we were stressing before the pops. But anyways, it's all good. I just want to remind you that I had said that the Crossroads Ceilidh is out at the Ark. It's an annual event, or it's been returned as an annual event, thanks to our good friend Mick Gavin and the many performers that are with him, including his own sons, Michael and Sean. They're included in this year's performers also is Rachel Pearson, Kelsey Lutz, Jack Abernathy, the Dalloway family, and special guest master of the dance, Nick Garris. Whoops, that's why we had played that song with Nick as well. Dublin singer-songwriter Endon Riley will also be here. They don't see that there's a radio program going on right now. We hear all these balloons popping. We might die, Bruce. Also included in the Crossroads Ceilidh is Boston pianist Matt McQueen and many more. Tickets are $25, and you can purchase them in advance. They are out at the Ark in Ann Arbor. Fabulous night. The doors open at 7:30. While you're out in the Ann Arbor, you might go to next door to Connor O'Neill's to have dinner and drinks. So with that, if you'd like more information, you can call 313-537-3489. And I think we'll go back into some more music so we don't have to hear the popping on the air. This time we're going off to Belfast and listening to bells instead, Bruce, with the Irish Rovers, Bells Over Belfast, and then followed up with the Chieftains, the Bells of Dublin, and Christmas Eve.
The Antrim hills are dark and still, and the snow is tumbling down. This Christmas time there's hope again for all in Belfast town. With love and understanding we'll find a better way. The gift of peace is ours now upon this Christmas day. Bells over Belfast, how merrily they play. Peace and joy be with you on this Christmas day. A star of light it filled the night many years ago, when the Magi found the blessed child who set our hearts aglow. And since that day of wonder we'll live forevermore. We hail the newborn King of Kings who opened heaven's door. Bells over Belfast, how merrily they play. Peace and joy be with you on this Christmas day. We'll dance and sing the new year in and share a cup of cheer, and drink to health and happiness throughout the coming year. We'll put our differences aside, our troubles all behind, and drink a cup of kindness yet for days of auld lang syne. Bells over Belfast, how merrily they play. Peace and joy be with you on this Christmas day. Bells over Belfast, how merrily they play. Peace and joy be with you on this Christmas day.
All right. Also happening out at the AOH Hall, which is located at 25300 5 Mile Road in Redford between Beach Daily and Telegraph, is their weekly fish dinners. Those happen on Friday. All you can eat fried or baked fish, while it and there's French fries that go along with that, coleslaw and roll. Or this week it's a chicken pot pie while it lasts. The meals are $14 for adult. Children, it's $6. Doors open at 5, with the food being served from 5:30 until 7:30. So all are welcome to go on out there and enjoy the fish dinners. We also want to remind you that there's dancing happening during the week on Monday nights here at the Gaelic League. Ann McCullum and her set dancers are back in town from 7 to 9 p.m. And on Friday nights we have the Ardon Academy of Irish Dance with 𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐤𝐿 happening. That is from about 8 to 10 p.m. If you want to find out more about the Ardon Academy, you can call 734-762-0997 or check out their website, ardonacademy.com. Kitty is also out at the AOH Hall on Tuesday for the Kelly Lanston. So once again, the number is 734-762-0997. Well, how about this? We are now going to go into, we've been in Ireland with many of these Christmas songs. This time we're going to have our good friend Endon Riley, who is from Dublin. He is part of the local Irish scene now, or benefits all of us. But he is also part of the Crossroads Ceilidh with Mick Gavin out at the Ark on December 30th. This is a song that he wrote. He actually did an album of Christmas songs during the pandemic. I think he wrote 6 or 7 songs in 13 days. This is one of them in Irish, Ta Anollan, which means Christmas is here. And then we'll follow it with the Irish Rovers, another group from Belfast, since we just heard the Bells of Belfast and the Bells of Dublin with the song It's Christmas Time Again.
Tánalig linn, blin ada 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐭. Tánalig linn, canna mi seosáir le Gaelic Déan darmid an blian tá chaite, an ígul tacht is cara balla. Fallháin bíoch mit buíoch is cred mish I mbeag an dríocht. Tánalig linn, blian ada 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐭. Tánalig linn, ba canna mi seosáir le Gaelic Trasna an ounta what again. Ariam wem shiv malain. Ach seo huing an speisialta, feice mé shiv an bhán goríalta. Tánalig linn, blian ada 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐭. Tánalig linn, canna mi seosáir le Gaelic Ballháin bíoch mit buíoch is cred mish I mbeag an dríocht. Tánalig linn, blian ada 𝐈𝐫𝐢𝐭. Tánalig linn, canna mi seosáir sort of goirin, Tom the Lake Lynn, Tom the Lake Lynn, Blian Pada a be grain, Tom the Lake Lynn, Tom the Lake Lynn, Coname shall sort of goirin bin.
Of green are white with snow, the mountains and the glens below. Winter winds of cheeks aglow in Ireland's wild domain. A wreath made from the holly tree hangs on the door for all to see. It greets our friends and family, it's Christmas time again. Christmas comes but once a year, so everyone be of good cheer. The bells of peace ring loud and clear, it's Christmas time again.
The trees dressed with fancy lights, they shine like diamonds in the night. Candle flames are flickering bright across the window pane. Fruits and spices fill the air with fragrance like a perfume rare. Pies and puddings and cakes to share, it's Christmas time again.
Christmas comes but once a year, so everyone be of good cheer. The bells of peace ring loud and clear, it's Christmas time again.
Sounds of children at their play and songs of Christmas sung today. Jingle bells and the horses sleigh going down a country lane. We'll join along in song and mirth and celebrate the Saviour's birth. We'll raise a glass to peace on earth this Christmas time again.
Christmas comes but once a year, so everyone be of good cheer. The bells of peace ring loud and clear, it's Christmas time again. Everyone be of good cheer. The bells of peace ring loud and clear, it's Christmas time again. Christmas comes but once a year, so everyone be of good cheer. The bells of peace ring loud and clear, it's Christmas time again.
All right, another great stocking stuffer is Irish American Club membership. Yes, you can purchase a membership for yourself or for a family member, and they can belong to this wonderful club. Dues is $25 a year, and they're available now behind the bar, or you can purchase them online at the Gaelic League of Detroit website with an additional $2 PayPal fee. But I know someone will enjoy that, being able to come in. That membership is good for Parade Day and St. Patrick's Day. You just get in, at the moment, free, unless they change it. But for years, other members or other people that would come in that day had to pay the $10 door fee.
So, let's remind Gaelic League members that they also have dues to pay.
Well, yeah, the Gaelic League members is a separate thing. You have to be an Irish American Club member and then be sponsored and be of Irish descent. But the Irish American Club is open to anyone that wants to help to continue the Irish tradition.
And if you want to get in on St. Patty's Day and Parade Day,
that's
the way to go.
That is the way to go.
It makes up for it, yeah.
It definitely, it pays for itself. But as we continue to make improvements, renovations to this building, we would love to have more people help become members and also contribute, if you can, to this historic building down in Corktown, but also to a historic organization that's been around for
and you can actually see the work that we need being done right now.
Absolutely. All you have to do is drive by and say, "Woo!"
What happened?
You know, what is that? What that facade was covering up?
What's underneath there?
Yeah, exactly. But it's all good. Just a little reminder: we talked about the fish fry out at the AOH Hall. They do have their own Santa coming to the fish fry on the 23rd of December. And another good Christmas stocking gift is tickets to the Lions Irish Heritage Day. This is with the UIS. It's the Lions versus the Chicago Bears on January 1st. Game starts at 1 p.m. The ticket includes not only the ticket to the game, you also will get a Lions Irish Heritage Day pint glass, admission to the Gridiron Club pre-game happy hour, and a donation goes to the UIS, $5 for your ticket. So check that out. That's on the UIS website. I don't know what it is, Bruce, about popping balloons, but I understand why they didn't want them in the other room earlier.
It's impossible to take a nap while that's going on.
Isn't that the truth? How about we go on to some more music with John McDermott's Christmas Memories, followed by Andy Cooney with the Old Christmas Waltz.
The Christmas season's here at last. I wish you peace and joy. I'll sing this song of times long gone and pray you will enjoy. For the fondest memories I recall were on a Christmas morn, when my dear father sang his songs and Christ the King was born. The songs he sang so loudly rang throughout our happy house. But when Mother took her turn, he sat as quietly as a mouse. The fondest memories I recall were on a Christmas morn. How Mother sang the sweetest songs and Christ the King was born. I am my father's son, you know, and I sing on Christmas Day. I sing a song to days long gone and those who've passed away. I have 4 children proud and strong, and they have children too. And on Christmas morn they sing along just like we used to do. The fondest memories we shall have take place on Christmas morn. My children's children sing their songs, and Christ the King is born.
Good to see you, it's been quite a while. A whole year is gone, and I miss your smile. Outside it's so cold and there's snow on the ground. We're all here together, so let's gather round and come sit by the fire. Here's a help to us all. There are songs to be sung and tales to be told. Out comes the melodeon, that's foot taps the floor, and together we'll dance to the old Christmas waltz. The kids are upstairs in their beds tucked away, dreaming of Santa and the toys in his sleigh. The fire's so warm and the company too. Tonight we'll enjoy, for these times they are few. And we'll sit by the fire, here's a health to us all. There are songs to be sung and tales to be told. Out comes the melodeon, that's foot taps the floor, and together we'll dance to the old Christmas waltz. Come sit by the fire, here's a health to us all. There are songs to be sung and tales to be told. Out comes the melodeon, Dad's foot taps the floor, and together we'll dance to the old Christmas waltz.
Okay, just a little reminder that the Irish language is meeting this coming Wednesday as well at the Gaelic League, and that starts at 7:30. This week they will be here. They will be meeting on the 21st, but it will be a Zoom one because it's so close to Christmas and people are going about their ways to different families throughout the area or around the world. But I'm going to do a little recap on what's going on, and then we'll go out with some music. How's that sound, Bruce? Okay, before we get more popping balloons here, just a little reminder, recap. Tomorrow is the blood drive out at the AOH from noon to 5 o'clock. You can call Lisa at 313-573-4948 to schedule that. On Wednesday, and here we have Ann McCullum with her set dance. On Wednesday, the Story Circle is happening, and I'm sorry, I don't know exactly what time that is at, but I guess you can call the Gaelic League if I had handy. Janet Anderson, 1965 is her, not, it's part of her email. Let me find it before we end the show. We also have, that's happening on Wednesday. Thursday, out at the AOH Hall, the Steel City Rovers, Wonderful Christmas, Kaylee concert, doors open at 6 o'clock, $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Give Sue a call at 248-345-7761 if you want tickets. Go to the AOH website to check out more. And the good thing is you can go to the Gaelic League website and then click on Irish links, and it'll show you all these different Irish organizations that you can check out their own website. Finfarnes Wren is having their solstice show in Birmingham on Saturday. There's Kaylee at the League on Friday night at the Gaelic League, and on AOH is the fish dinner. And what am I missing, Bruce? Saturday here at the league, it's a private party, so we don't have any lined up entertainment. But we are open more hours now than we used to be. Check out GaelicLeagueofDetroit.org or give us a call or email GaelicLeagueDetroit@gmail.com. With that, we are going to, go off with Liam Tierney with The Soul of Christmas by Thomas More program with The Holly and the Ivy, and then followed up with Frankie Gavin, and I guess I'll do my closing, Bruce, before you push any buttons there. Thanks for tuning in to Detroit Irish Radio on CRBradio.com. This has been your host, Kathleen O'Neill, along with Bruce Smith, and lots of noise from many guests here at the Gaelic League. Keep all that are in poor health in your prayers. Until next week, be kind to yourself. Have a great week. 𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐫𝐲𝐻
The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. The holly bears a blossom white as the lily flower, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to be our sweet Savior. The rising of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir. A berry as red as any blood, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to do poor sinners good. The holly bears a prickle as sharp as any thorn, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ on Christmas Day in the morn. A bark as bitter as any gall, and Mary bore sweet Jesus Christ to redeem us all. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Of the sun and the running of the deer, the playing of the merry organ, sweet singing in the choir.
Thank you.